Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos. I'm going to start this project off with this cutting board that I got at Dollar Tree. And I'm going to first take the hanger off, and then I'm going to start peeling up some of the paper off of it. It was kind of peeling up already, so I can't paint over it or anything, so I'm going to have to take it off. So I'm just going to peel up what I can, and then I'm going to take and spray it down with some water. And I'm going to let that sit, and then I'm just going to scrape the rest of it off. So I'm just going to let that sit for a few minutes and then start scraping, and then I spray water as needed. This only took maybe 2 minutes to do this. Once I have all of that paper off and I get all the sticky stuff off, I wipe it down with a wipe, and then I'm just going to take a blow dryer and blow dry it dry before I do anything else. So here I have it all finished, and I'm just going to wipe off that excess. And then once I have that all wiped down, I'm just going to take my blow dryer and just dry it until it's fully dry, and you'll know it's fully dry because it changes back to its original color. Then I'm going to take some antique white paint. It's kind of like an off-white, but I added some white paint to it to make it a little bit brighter. And I'm going to give this cutting board a couple of coats of that. I did the front and the sides, and I just left the back the plain wood that it was. Once I have that all painted and it's fully dry, I'm going to take these rub-on transfers. This is a Farmhouse collection by Timeless Designs, and there was some beautiful ones in this, but I'm going to use this one. So I'm just going to cut that out, and then I'm going to position it where I want on the cutting board. So I'm kind of just leaving the backing on until I figured out where I wanted it, and then I'm going to lay that right down. Once I have that in place, I'm just going to take the applicator and start rubbing it on. And I'm going to go over it as much as I need to until I feel like it's all adhered. And I'm just going to make sure that I get it, and I don't want to miss any spots. And then I'm just going to start slowly peeling up and making sure that it's stuck. So as I'm peeling, I'm using the applicator to continue pulling it up. And I'm just going to do this through the whole thing. And this actually stuck really well to this, so it wasn't an issue. I just was being overcautious and not wanting to rip up anything. And here comes the final part of it. And then just slowly pull that up. And this is what you're left with. Look how cute that is. Next, I'm going to take 5 half beads. And I just used some smaller ones. I don't know the exact size. It came in like a mixed bag of them, so I'm not sure what was what. And I'm just going to give those a quick coat of black paint and then let those thoroughly dry. So I just stuck them on a piece of tape on my paint mat and then just painted them. Making sure that they're fully coated, getting around those edges. Once they are dry, I am going to take and start placing them at the bottom. So I'm going to start off with the middle one, making sure I have it centered. And then the 2 end ones. And then add the 2 center ones in between all of those. And then I'm going to take this ribbon that I got from Dollar Tree. I made a bow out of it. And I'm going to put that right at the top underneath the handle. And I'm just going to glue that right into place. And then trim off some of that excess. I ended up cutting that a little wrong, so I ended up having to even it out. And then I am going to take some raffia that I made another bow out of, and I'm just going to glue that right on top of this bow. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue there and then place that into place. And then cut off the excess raffia as well. Making sure I do both sides so that everything is even. And here it is, all finished with all of that. Finally, for the last thing, I'm going to just hang the hanger back on it. So I'm just going to pull it back through, tie the knot again, and that is it. This project is finished. I think this turned out so super cute. I absolutely love the Farmhouse transfers. I love how this turned out, and I love the neutral look of it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it inspires you to make one. And as always, don't forget to spread the chaos.